I'm on the streets of New York looking to borrow some change. I need $90,000 to pay my part of the national debt.
10 gazillion? 10 trillion, 654 billion.
Can I borrow 90 grand?
143 million.
Yeah. Shut up. They have loans, you know?
My share for my family.
90 grand? Yeah.
I don't make that in a year.
What if I told you you can't owe it?
Government can't take care of us. I'd rather be honest than try to put band-aids and give us false hope.
Do you have $90,000?
Not right now.
I need to pay that.
I'm standing here with Eli from Peterborough, and you have a story to tell me about your experience in government schools in Peterborough. Tell me what it is that you're telling me they made you do.
They forced me to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance.
Now, tell me a little bit about the background of this. What were you doing? I mean, they were just having the Pledge of Allegiance and you were sitting down? Or
yeah, I refused to stand.
And why was that?
I don't think that I should have to pledge myself to a flag. It doesn't make sense to me. And personally, I have issues against it.
So, what was the first thing that happened when, the first time you did that?
I was pulled aside by a teacher afterwards and asked why. And they told me I would have to start standing. And I refused. And the next day, when I refused to stand, I was actually lifted up and forced to stand.
You were in the 9th grade at Peterborough?
Yes, I was.
Or at Peterborough High School?
Yes.
What it's called? Okay.
Conval.
Conval High School?
Conval High School.
In Peterborough. Okay, all right. Great. So they forced you to stand, and then did this go on like for every week you were forced to stand, or how did this?
Yeah, actually they did the Pledge of Allegiance there every day. Every day I was forced to stand. On the days that I would not stand, I would be sent down to the principal's office.
And how many times did you refuse to stand?
Every single day, the whole year.
Oh, so they were doing the Pledge of Allegiance every day?
Yep.
Wow. So a full year of not standing, and did this ever have an impact on your grades? Did they ever retaliate against you that way? Or?
I was sent to in-house suspension several times, which stays on your permanent record.
How did this affect the other students?
I actually got a couple of other people to sit down. And whenever I was being forced to stand, they would get their friends to sit down as well. At one point we had the entire class sitting down.
Really?
Yeah.
And so did they ever back down, or did they just go on until the end?
No, they eventually backed down.
And so now everybody was allowed to sit down if they wanted to?
Yes.
But now, then probably they got more standards when they backed off?
Yes.
Yeah. All right, would you do this again if you had to start it all over from the beginning?
I would. I would.
Why?
I don't think I should be forced to do anything.
Oh, now, could this be considered an assault? I mean, if somebody touched you and pulled you up like that against your will?
I guess it could be. Yes.
Did you ever file any kind of complaints or anything like that?
I filed a complaint to the superintendent several times.
And how did he react, or she?
I think that's finally when he made the decision that kids could sit if they wanted to.
Awesome. Well, that's a good call, and sometimes superintendents make good calls.
Yes.
All right. Thanks so much, Eli from Peterborough, already brave at age 15. Take care. This edition of the Ridley Report is brought to you by